It's your boy Atlantic City, back with Interrogation of a Predator. And this season on Interrogation of a Predator, we're taking a look at Timothy Kyne. Previously on Interrogation of a Predator.
Yeah. So, what do you think he lied about?
Well, I don't know. I never met anybody. I know I walked into a room and I was on the ground.
But, so...
if I, meeting somebody, if I like them, that's fine. But
you just had enough connection online.
Sure.
So, hey, let me go check it out.
Here.
And that's what all you do. You're just coming to check it out and see if there could be more.
And now, on Interrogation of a Predator.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's normal. I can see people, if you see something and it piques your interest and, you're going to want to check it out. I can understand that. And while you were there, if you didn't like him, you left, right? If you got there and you didn't like him.
That's what would have happened.
Yeah, if you didn't like him. But if you did like him, maybe, hey, you got to talk a little bit and everything.
Now, how many fucking times is this guy gonna tie his fucking shoes? He ain't walked nowhere. How have they come undone?
It could have led to more. A good friendship.
I mean, I'm not fucking certain, but I'm pretty sure that's the same fucking shoe he tied in the first episode. I mean, where the hell did he go for that shoe to come untied?
And would that be the truth?
Yeah, I guess. It could be. But
And if, anything else progressed, that could have blossomed, Tim, we're just, like I said, we're just trying to figure out everything, okay? I don't want people to look at you as Tim the other way.
But I'm pretty fucking sure this guy doesn't care at all about how Tim looks to anyone else.
Because I don't think you want to be looked at as that way.
No, not at all.
And that's what you're not about. You're a hardworking guy. You're an electrician, right? Are you like a journeyman or what? You're a journeyman? Mm-hmm. Okay. My dad's an electrician too. Okay. I grew up around the trade.
I hate to tell you this, you unfamiliar fuck, you off-camera fuck, but nobody gives a fuck what your dad does.
You work hard. That's a hard job. That's why I don't do it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a real hard job.
It's a real hard job. My dad's got bad knees. I understand.
Knees, you say? The knees.
It broke my dad down. Okay. And you work hard. You're going through a lot of transition right now. Did you get laid off? Or
fired. And then I went for another company.
This motherfucker said fired. I mean, that's not funny. But I mean, the unfamiliar fuck, off-camera fuck, just assumes he's been laid off, and he's like, "Oh no, I was fired." That's a little humorous to Atlantic City.
Couldn't pay me a payroll check balance and shit like that. So
which happens.
It's time to go.
Happens all the time, getting laid off. They have too many people to let you go. That happens. Tim, I can understand coming up here. You got a lot on your mind. You're in transition. Was there a possibility you might have to move back in with your parents?
What transition exactly is he talking about? I mean, is he considering a sex change? I mean, what fucking transition?
No, I was thinking about moving back to the area, but
you got a lot on your mind.
Move anywhere, but
so
I don't like this unfamiliar fuck, man. He keeps putting words in Timothy's mouth. Timothy never said anything like this, and he's just like, "Oh, you're moving back with your parents." I don't like this motherfucker, man. I'd rather fucking hang out with Timothy than this off-camera unfamiliar fuck.
So a combination of you got all this on your mind, you're lonely, right? You're just needing more, which is
Dude, shut the fuck up! Let Kathy talk!
normal. And don't feel that it's not normal, because it is normal.
Shut the fuck up! You're not normal!
I mean, I can see these things.
Bro, this bastard's really pissing me the fuck off. I don't like this motherfucker.
You know, but you just need.
You just need to shut the fuck up!
I know you were lonely. You came up here.
Don't tell him what he was! You don't know. Dude, I really don't like this motherfucker. I don't think I hate a predator as much as this motherfucker.
Find somebody new. And
I mean, I always look for friends.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's, you know, it's a great thing.
No, friends are wonderful.
Yeah, you know,
Everybody needs friends.
sure.
so, you know, once you got up here, okay, and let's just totally be honest with you, because I want to be honest with you if you want to be honest with me, okay?
I've been honest with you.
and
I don't know what you...
And trust me, Tim, I
Yeah.
will walk you through whatever we need to talk about. If you
Trust you? Fuck this motherfucker! I hate this guy! And I'm not talking about Timothy Kyne. I'm talking about this unfamiliar, off-camera fuck. I fucking hate this guy! Fuck you! Shut the fuck up! I had to roll one just to get through this shit with this unfamiliar off-camera fuck. Like, I hate this motherfucker. I don't know what it is, but Kathy should do all the talking from this point on, because I would legit rather hang out with Timothy Kyne than this motherfucking unfamiliar off-camera fuck. Like, I hate this bastard. I don't think I've ever made a video where I've been this mad. Like, this motherfucker pisses me off more than the fucking Predator. I don't get it. But I fucking hate him. So we're going to get back into the footage. I'm going to like this spliff. And we're going to get back into it. So, let's go.
need help or something is there, I will walk you through it.
Shut up!
I will walk you through it.
Stop talking, you bitch!
We can walk this together, or you can walk it alone.
Nobody wants to fucking walk with you!
You want to walk with me, Tim?
I don't know what you want from me.
This motherfucker just said, "You want to walk with me, Tim? You want to walk with me, Tim?" Look, I've clearly, this is probably the most intoxicated I've ever been in a video, and I may be all over the place with this video, but fuck you, you unfamiliar fuck. I hate this motherfucker.
I mean, I'm
I just
answering
wanna-
all of your questions. You're asking me to...
Shut up!
I don't know what you
I'm
want.
just trying to. You came up here for a reason.
I gave you the reason.
I wish you would just get fired.
I just want to make sure we're 100% honest with each other. Because I think you're getting, about the issue of, was there going to be some wild, crazy weekend or something like that. I don't
Let Kathy talk.
want you to get that out of your mind. But I think when you come up here, you were going to watch movies. It's probably going to turn romantic. And that was what's going to happen. And then you could leave.
I can't tell you. You can...
The weekend was going to be over, and then you go home. And you might have found a new friend out.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you can speculate. You know what I mean?
But everybody has
just don't know.
But everybody has an idea of what they want to do. Everybody has an idea of what they want to do. Everybody envisions, regardless if they get to do it or not. Everybody envisions.
You know, I'm not trying to excuse Timothy, despite how pissed off I am at this off-camera fuck, but I think there's really some genuineness to the fact that he says, you know, he doesn't know until he meets them. I mean, it's predator or not. I mean, if you ask the guy that's about to go on a blind date with someone who is of age, you know, they're probably gonna say, well, I don't know. I don't know till we meet. And that's real shit. That's real shit. You don't know until you actually meet someone. You can have all the sexually explicit conversations that you want. You can say, hey, I want to put my finger in your ear and then dig a little deeper. It doesn't fucking matter, because once you meet the person, they might have an ugly ear. You're like, I'm not putting my finger in that ear. Maybe your nose, but bro, that you need to get that ear fixed. Yeah, let's continue.
Envisions. You know what I mean by envision, correct?
I guess I can kind of, I don't,
You know, everybody has thoughts of,
Or you play it out in your mind.
yeah.
What may happen, what could happen.
What are you asking from me?
What do you think? What were you hoping?
Some motherfucker's like, what are you asking from me? Man, shit, I feel like I'm all over the place tonight. I am really, like, way more, fucked than usual. But, let's get back to it.
Were to happen.
Like I said, I was going to meet the guy, go from there. If we liked each other, that's fine, but
Would it have went farther?
I don't know. I don't know.
I really, really believe him when he says that. I mean, you really don't know. You really don't fucking know. And I believe this might be the first time this has ever been an excuse that has been brought up by the predators. I mean, you don't know until you meet them. And that is really true. Now, I'm certain Timothy is a true fucking predator. I'm certain that he wanted to have sex with someone who was underage. I'm certain. I haven't even read his chat log yet, other than the featured portion on the Perverted Justice page. But right now, that is probably one of the best excuses I've ever heard, because it's a serious excuse. I mean, when it goes to meeting someone from the internet, I've only in my life have only met one girl from the internet, and luckily for me, she actually turned out to be who she said she was in the pictures that she showed me. But it's not about that. You really don't fucking know until you meet someone. You really don't. So I'm not trying to excuse him. I'm pretty sure he was gonna fuck. If he showed up there and was a 13, 14-year-old kid there, I'm pretty sure it would have been some sort of sexual interaction going on. I'm not trying to excuse Timothy at all, but this is probably one of the most, likely excuses that I've ever heard, because really, you don't fucking know until you meet them. You really don't.
If you like a person, okay.
And if you like him, you would go farther.
If I liked him, I might go farther. But there's a whole lot of factors in this, though, too. I mean, you know what I mean? If it's a kid, a child, no.
I'm not talking about the kid,
but
I'm talking about the person.
The fact that he keeps bringing it up is kind of alarming, a little telling, because, neither Kathy or the unfamiliar fuck is bringing up the fact that the decoy or the person that he was here to meet was underage. He keeps bringing up the age. You know, if someone was 13, I wouldn't have done it. But, you know, why do you keep bringing up the age, man? It just makes it seem like more like he already knew, and that his whole, oh, I thought he said he was 18 and he was still in school. That whole little argument kind of goes out that window right to the left of me. When he keeps bringing it up, he keeps bringing up the age, and Kathy and or the unfamiliar fuck is not even bringing it up at this point.
I can meet somebody, then, you know, great.
And I think you found that when you wanted to come up. I think you were hoping for that.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, looking for friends, sure. I mean, I would always look for friends.
You know, I would have been your friend, Timothy, had you messaged me instead of a underage boy.
Yeah, I'm just stepping out just for a brief moment.
Okay.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know.
I'll be right.
It's alright.
No. You take your fucking time.
I get the feeling that you think that we're trying to mess with you. That's not the case at all. We're here to...
I don't think I've ever been this angry in a video before, but I really hate that motherfucker, man. The motherfucker that just walked out, I hate that guy. I fucking hate him. I hate a predator. Even Kevin Westerbeck. I don't think I even hate him as much as that motherfucker that just walked out that door. I mean, I fucking hate that motherfucker.
find out what this situation was so that we can explain it.
That's
And
the
without
that
your
is
help.
the situation. I mean, that's
You
the
understand
situation.
me though?
Sure,
I
I
need
understand
your
you.
help
I understand you 100%.
so that I can explain it
Right.
to everybody else
I
on your behalf.
understand you.
Well, who all you gotta explain it to, Kathy? Shit, you act like you about to tell your coworkers at the water thing tomorrow. What they say? You know, water cooler. You know, you talk about shit at the water cooler, which you don't. I don't even know what I was saying.
So I need you to come clean with me
I'm.
and tell me what this was all about.
That is exactly.
You better say something. You better say something, Timothy, before that motherfucker comes back in the room.
What it was about.
I really hope he doesn't come back anytime soon. Like, I really legit hate that motherfucker. Like, he didn't even do nothing. But I hate him. I hate him!
You know, if I meet somebody, fine. You know, I mean, if it goes farther, that's cool. But, you know, I mean, I'm.
What? If it's farther, it's cool. What the fuck kind of statement is that? You know. What the...
I'm not looking for, you know, I'm looking for friends.
Yeah.
Maybe a relationship. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
And when you came up here today,
What? Where the fuck did you come from? Fuck you! Get up back out the footage, man. We ain't trying to look at you. I really don't know what it is. I'm sorry I'm being so fucking angry tonight. I usually don't get this angry. I don't even get this angry at the Predators. I fucking hate that guy. I swear. Fuck you. I hope you're watching this so you know how much I fucking hate you. And I'm not talking to Timothy Kyne. And I'm not talking to Kathy Reed.
kid,
You know,
child,
but-
I'm talking about the person.
you know,
I'm talking
this
about-
is-
if I can meet somebody, then, you know, great. I mean, that's
You
the
understand?
situation.
you know,
Where the fuck did he come from?
kid,
You know,
child.
but-
I'm talking about the person.
You know,
I'm talking
This
about
is... Yeah.
Maybe a relationship. You know,
What?
I mean, that's
You
the
understand
situation.
me though?
Sure,
I need your
understand you.
help
I understand you 100%.
so that I can explain it
Right.
to everybody else
I
on your behalf.
understand you.
So I need you to come clean with me
I'm,
and
you
tell
know,
me what this was all about.
that is exactly what it's about. You know, if I meet somebody, fine. You know, I mean, if it goes farther, that's cool. But, you know, I mean, I'm not looking for, you know, I'm looking for friends.
Yeah.
Maybe a relationship. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
And when you came up here today, that's what you had on your mind. That's what's going to be.
Well, no.
That, Tim.
That's not what I had on my mind. I mean, when I came up here, plan on meeting somebody, getting to know somebody.
Tim.
Where the fuck is John? Okay, send John in, man. Who the fuck is this guy?
Not.
You had an idea what you want to do with it.
Don't you fucking leave, Kathy. Don't you do it. I'll stop this video right now if you leave.
Sure, watch the movies.
Watch your movies and be.
Maybe go to the bowling alley.
Knowing damn well the thought of the bowling alley never once crossed his mind until it was brought up by, I'm assuming, the unfamiliar fuck.
More than Tim. I mean, you know, you want one moment you're telling me, you know, it doesn't matter. Now it does matter. Tim, I can see it. You know, I'm willing to work with you. Okay?
Willing to work with him, huh?
What do you mean you're willing to work with me?
That's what I'm trying to say, Tim. I don't know what this fucking bitch is trying to say.
willing to work with you to help you not be there.
I'm not there. I mean, I'm not.
But what you're telling me is not matching what I see here. If I go out and I look at somebody,
What, that I'm looking for a boyfriend? That I'm looking
Will you shut the fuck up and let Kathy talk?
to meet somebody? I'm meeting for friends. You
You're
know, a
looking to
relationship.
have sex.
you're looking to have a good time.
If I like the person,
And that's what was going to happen
you
when you came
know,
up here.
I don't know. You don't know. I don't know until
You
I meet
already
you.
liked him.
I'm sticking by it, man. I mean, you really don't know. You really don't. You might have ill intentions. He might have really wanted to fuck that 13, 14-year-old boy. He might have really wanted to. Timothy Kyne. He might have really been horny as shit. And he might have really been willing to do that with a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old. But you really don't know. No matter how old the person is. I could be meeting a 38-year-old from, I don't know, where do people meet? I don't know. Fuck, where do people meet? The Ulta Beauty Supply. I bet you could find some, well, probably not the best looking girls if they're looking for makeup to cover up their blemishes. But anyway, let's say Ulta Beauty Supply. Say I'm going to meet a girl from Ulta Beauty Supply. Alright? We've been chatting for 2 weeks. And she says, come on down to Ulta Beauty Supply. I work there from 2 to 9. You can come on over and check me out. I might have texted her that I wanted to, slip a pineapple in her pussy. I might have told her that I wanted to marry her. But I'm not really gonna fucking know until I meet her. You know what I mean? I'm really not trying to excuse Timothy at all here. But I think he really has brought up one of the most convincing arguments that has ever been brought up, at least so far, in the videos that I've watched and made a video about. You really don't fucking know until you meet him, man. I mean, I'm not saying that's definitely what he was going by, that was what he was going to live by. Like, oh, I was definitely not going to, do this with the kid until, I met him and made sure, I don't know who I'm meeting. But it is still a very logical argument. It's still way more acceptable and believable than, some shit that the other predators have said.
You know,
You're not going to.
How
Did
do
you
you know?
not already like him?
sure. I
Did
did, but the picture that was painted, I don't know. You know, I really don't know.
I don't remember a paintbrush being brought into this at all.
You don't know until you meet somebody.
You really don't. I'm not going to continue to harp on it, but you really don't. I mean, that applies for anyone, not just these predators. That applies for you, me, anyone. Anyone. You really don't know. I mean, you could talk to a girl in a chat room in 2008, okay? You could have talked to her for 7 months. And you could tell her that you love her, you want to fuck her, you want to make babies with her, you want to marry her, all this shit. But if you meet her, and she looks like Fred Flintstone, you're probably not going to do any of those things. So you really don't know until you meet. Now, I'm really not trying to say that Timothy is like, he really wasn't going to do anything until he met. He really didn't know until he met. I'm saying that is probably the best excuse that I've heard from any predator ever. And it seriously applies to any situation, whether you're trying to meet someone underage or someone who's fucking 70. You really don't. You really don't know until you meet him.
You're telling me he seems like an awesome guy. You know?
Seems like. He hasn't met him yet, you unfamiliar fuck. Stop fucking talking! I'm so fucking sick of your voice.
You know, you're telling him, you know, I hope you sleep good. You know?
Sure.
You know.
What the fuck is wrong with sleeping good? I hope you sleep well. I told motherfuckers good night. Does that make me a fucking... I don't get it. Oh, I hope you have a good night. I know there's a line that you're not supposed to cross, but I swear to God, I'm gonna try to get this man fired from the KBI. If he still works there, fuck him. Fuck him.
What's wrong with that?
That means there was something more.
Well, yeah, I mean, we talked for days.
And you talked for days and you built a connection. And
If you don't just let Kathy talk, I'm gonna cut it off here. I know I'm misplacing my anger. This anger is supposed to be towards Timothy Kyne. But that unfamiliar off-camera fuck is the one that's pissing me off tonight.
you come up here to be with him. He was going to be by
I did not. No.
He was going to be by
I did
himself.
not. I swear.
And you
I did
guys
not.
could be alone. And you could exchange all those things that you talked about. You guys were going to be alone together. Nobody to bother you.
Can I please use the bathroom? I'm gonna pee my pants.
That motherfucker said he gonna pee his pants. Look, let me tell you something right now. There is not going to be another Interrogation of a Predator season. There is never going to be an Interrogation of a Predator season with this motherfucker in it again. I can't handle him. And I have at least six. I'm not sure. We might go into 7 or 8. But, bro, I'm not even looking forward to the rest of the season. And it's not Kathy's fault. It's not Timothy's fault. It's this off-camera fuck's fault. I fucking hate this guy.
I need to break real quick.
Okay.
Do you have something?
I mean, it's up to you. However you want to do.
You still have that folder? That's the folder I had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me
Okay.
take a break real quick.
She's gonna step off for a
Light
minute.
with him.
Oh, she's gonna step out a minute. Well, fuck that. I'm not staying here for another minute. If you're gonna be the only asshole in the room, I'm gonna catch you next time on Interrogation of a Predator. Season 4, Episode 3. I know I seem mad as shit, and I'm mad at the wrong fucking reasons right now. But I don't know what it is. I really don't. But that guy gets on my last fucking nerve. I don't want to see him. I don't want to hear him. I don't want him to even be there. I don't even want him to have his fucking job in 2006, 2007. I hope his fucking shit's been terminated. And I know I said some shit earlier about I'm going to try to get him fired. I'm not going to do that. That motherfucker's not worth it. That motherfucker's not worth the time to even try to do it. So I don't think I'm going to actually cross the line and do some shit like that. But I fucking hate that guy. I really do. I don't know what it is. He hasn't done anything wrong to me. He didn't fuck my girlfriend. He didn't, fucking steal an account from me at a lucrative marketing firm. He didn't do shit to me. He's just an annoying fuck. And I am not looking forward to Kathy walking out. I like Kathy. Fuck, I like Timothy more than this asshole. So I'm going to catch you next time on Interrogation of a Predator. Hopefully I'll be a little more calm next time. I probably will be. But, yeah, I can't deal with it. This is where we have to stop. Because I cannot just let Kathy walk out the room and deal with this off-camera unfamiliar fuck for the next, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. I can't deal with it. I don't like that guy. Like, I literally fucking like Timothy. A guy who came here to meet a fucking underage boy. A guy who wanted to have sexual interactions with an underage boy. And I like him more than the fucking cop asking him, interrogating him, fucking questions and shit. Fuck this guy, man. And I'm not talking about Timothy. I'm going to catch you next time on Interrogation of a Predator. Hopefully I'm in a better mood by then. And, yeah, man, fuck this. I fucking hate this guy. I really fucking hate this guy. But I guess I'm going to have to deal with him for the rest of the season, but I am not. I don't give a fuck who the Predator is. I am not sitting through another season with this off-camera unfamiliar fuck.